Okay, we're gonna test this audio because Jewel is definitely running around the living room and she has her videos on, but I want to make sure to get this out, get this content to you guys because there are no excuses. We still continue on. Don't move my tripod. Hold up. So first and foremost, this is literally my living room. This is where Slay and Stilettos happens. As a mom, we go through so much. If you don't know, I had a natural childbirth, which went amazingly. And then I breastfed exclusively for 12 months. Jewel and I had such a good connection from the start. And then I would say about 9 months in, when she was 9 months old, we came across a little hiccup. In that time, I was living in one location and we were talking about relocating. So left our apartment, ended up moving in with family. My entire family was inside of their 2-bedroom apartment, which I'm so grateful, but it was rough. Imagine living your whole family in a bedroom, your niece's bedroom. Like, it just is not cute, okay? But we gotta do what we have to do. Ended up relocating across the country. It was our goal and our mission to be here before her first birthday. And we did it. Say, yeah, we did it. Yes. High five. Yeah. But during the cross-country move, I ended up leaving her with my mom. And this was my opportunity to wean her off of breastfeeding. So she was good with foods, but she also was a freak about the breast milk. So I was definitely a milk mommy. Shout out to all the other milk mommies out there. So left her with like 3 or 4 bags of milk, and that was it. And we said, okay, see ya, we're gonna come across the country. So by the time I got home, she was fully weaned off. And the journey is hard, the weaning is even harder. But we did it successfully, yay. So by 12 months, she was fully weaned off my breast. But what happened is that the hormones, no one tells you about these freaking hormones, okay, crashed. Because all of that like love, connection that we had, and I'm the one supplying her, I'm the one that is, her only source of food. Like the crash that happened for both, well, she seemed to adjust pretty well, but me, honey, I was like, wait, I want my baby, but I also didn't, because I was like, but I do want my independence again, and I want to feel like I, have my body back. Like I just felt like a slave to her in the sense of like always having to breastfeed her. She wanted to feed throughout the night. She wasn't sleeping. I wasn't sleeping. And even though I never experienced postpartum depression, I never wanted to label it as postpartum depression. After I fully weaned her off of breastfeeding and we had moved. Okay, so where did I leave off? I don't even remember, but I felt like postpartum depression, like you get that right after you have the baby. But no, it can come up at any point. I definitely experienced postpartum depression. I felt the worthlessness. I felt hopeless. I felt so much anxiety. I felt like I just became helicopter parent. I didn't want her out of my sight, but then at the same time, it was taking a really bad toll on my mental health. I think I was grieving breastfeeding, grieving being her main source of like food, and she just would come to me, of course. Like I'm the one with the boobies, like I'm the one that's her supplier in that sense, if you will. So she came to me, and I feel like with the transition to foods, she just was more independent. Even though I wanted this, it just felt like inside I was like, oh my God, she's not going to love me anymore. Which sounds crazy to say, but honestly, I felt that. I was like, she's not going to need me anymore. Like, and I just was a puddle of tears all the time. And, we never lost our connection, but she's growing so fast. And like, you wish that you could stop time for these little ones, but man, do they grow on you. So, and physically, I just was down. Like, I didn't really want to get out of bed. It was really, really hard for me to even verbalize thoughts and emotions. And I felt like I was looping. I don't know if this is even making sense. But this is just what I experienced. I literally felt like I was looping. And something as simple as packing her diaper bag and trying to get out of the house felt like the world was going to end. Like, I just couldn't do it. It would take me 2 hours to get out of the house, to brush teeth, wash face, get myself together, get her together, pack the diaper bag. And I just had so much anxiety. So I would be running up and down the stairs like, oh, I forgot something. Oh, I forgot something. And like I said, it just would take me so long to do anything and everything. And I'm not like that. If you know this, I'm very like, go, go, go. I've always been an on-the-go person, pick up and go, You've probably seen, I be going to New York, I be doing all this stuff. Like, I'm a very on-the-go person. So for me to have slowed down and come to a complete halt and stop, was very challenging. If there's anyone else experiencing this, it's okay. I totally understand where you are. I was in the same exact place. And what I found is that I was so disconnected from everything I loved. I was the brunching girl. I was the get dressed, get nails done, hair done. I was that person. And for the longest time, it just ceased because everything became about my daughter and this move, unpacking, trying to get settled. So I just felt so unlike myself. And Slay and Stilettos being my passion project, being the thing that I'm so in love with, was put on hold for like a year and a half. That is where Slay Sundays really was born, because I was having so many challenges with getting to dance class. I really wanted to feel back in myself. I identified that was the issue. I'm not moving my body, and I'm a dancer. I have been my whole life, dance and cheer. So for me not to be moving my body just felt so foreign. It just made me feel horrible, okay? But the challenge being, I have a newborn, I have a new baby, right? So how am I going to get to dance class? I have to coordinate care for her. I need to make sure she's bathed, right? A lot of the classes fell during nap time or bedtime routine. And if they didn't, they were afternoon classes. And hell no, I'm not able to get to that class. It's just not happening. So for all the mamas out there, or 9-to-5ers, work from home moms, or women, right, that want to get back in their bodies, want to feel sexy, want to liberate themselves, but there are challenges to getting to class, or you feel insecure because you're not a dancer, right? You just need a safe space. That is what Slay Sundays is about. And I really want to invite you to join our membership, become a part. We have weekly dance training from the comfort of your home. Literally, you can have your heels on. You cannot have your heels on. You can dress sexy. You can be in a t-shirt and panties. Whatever you want to be in, you are welcome. This is an open, vulnerable space. We meet once a week on Sundays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We work on one combo throughout the month. So that was another challenge I had in dance classes, was I felt like I really wanted to sink into the choreography, or I fell in love with something, with a piece, and we never actually work on it again. It's like you come in, you get your fix, and you leave. But I want something that's sustainable, something that you can grow. You can watch yourself progress throughout the months, right? As we do different routines and different choreography. And we're creating and curating this community, this safe space of women, of mothers, of people that are really looking to get their sexy back, really wanting to get their finances, their life, their dance life, and just feel liberated, feel their absolute best self. That's what this space is for. There's so much juiciness I want to unveil and unfold for you all. So this is my invitation to you. I really hope that you join. I love you, sister. Let's talk soon.